Well, family members are frustrated as questions smolder 4 years after a fire claimed the lives of two young friends in Buffalo. Was it an accident or did someone intentionally start this fire? News 4's Luke Moretti investigates in tonight's special assignment.
The pain is still there 4 years later.
Who did this to me? And why?
Questions persist.
Somebody knows who did this.
Who or what caused a fire that killed two young friends on a Sunday morning?
It's been heartbreaking. It's not a day goes by without a tear in my eye.
September 2nd, 2007, a raging fire sweeps through Kathleen Grabowski's house on Thomas Street in Buffalo.
I don't remember getting out of the house.
Grabowski's 20-year-old granddaughter, Stacy Edwards, and Stacy's friend, 19-year-old Justin Shelby, did not make it out. The Thomas Street location is now a vacant lot. A memorial sits on the land where the house once stood. It's an agonizing reminder of not just the tragedy, but what is not known, even today, more than 4 years later.
It's still front and center in our lives. We just kind of wish it was more so in the lives of the investigators.
Makes me angry, you know, that I'm begging for somebody to tell me what happened. I want to know.
Buffalo Fire Commissioner Garnell Whitfield says the case is still active and open.
I'm apologetic that the family feels that way. I believe that our fire marshals are doing their jobs, and I stand by them. And sometimes it may feel like you're being kept out of the loop, but that's for a good reason. That's because it would, it would in some ways possibly hinder the investigation.
Family members say the last thing they want is to hinder an investigation that's been stalled for years.
It seems like it's become a cold case, maybe not officially, but if it's a case that's so-called open, but nobody's really working on it very hard, to me it's a closed case.
They don't even answer our calls. They don't even talk to us. They don't give us information.
We're not calling it an arson, right?
That's correct.
It's not an arson fire.
It's not been deemed so.
Okay, we don't know if it was an accidental fire.
It's still under investigation.
Right. Until there's a break in the case, the families say they won't rest.
It's done. Nobody can bring her back. But how do you say goodbye to whatever you have no idea what you're saying goodbye to?
But when you have two fatalities and kids that are young, I think it should be high on the poll.
And we're hopeful that something will turn up and something will, give us some clues or whatever that we'll be able to resolve this case.
Now, Commissioner Whitfield tells me they could certainly use the public's help on this one. He says if anyone has any information to contact the Buffalo Fire Investigation Tip Line, that number is 851-4515. That's 851-4515. The Commissioner tells me, as is the case with many fires, there's a chance we may never know what happened on Thomas Street that morning. Luke Moretti, News 4.